Most of us have enjoyed a sweet, juicy slice of watermelon on a hot summer day. The red flesh is refreshing, delicious, and always the star of the table. But have you ever thought about the rind, the pale green and white part that almost everyone throws away? What if I told you that the real secret to keeping your muscles strong and your blood flowing smoothly after the age of 60 is hidden right there, in the part of the fruit we never pay attention to? It sounds surprising, doesn't it? We've been trained since childhood to eat the red part and toss the rest into the trash or compost. But inside that firm, often forgotten layer lies a natural compound that could make a big difference for aging muscles. While the juicy center quenches your thirst, the rind quietly holds a treasure that helps your body in ways most people never imagine. Think of it this way: the sweet red fruit is the gift of summer, but the rind is the hidden vault, waiting to be unlocked. And the key it carries may support muscle recovery, improve circulation, and even give you more energy to enjoy the activities you love. Now let me ask you a simple but important question. As the years go by and your muscles don't feel as strong as they once did, would you be willing to keep what you've always thrown away if it meant holding on to your strength? After all, after 60, every choice we make about food can either weaken us or help us stay resilient. This might sound too good to be true, but stay with me. Because what lies inside the rind of the watermelon may just change the way you protect your body and maintain your vitality after 60. When we think about foods that strengthen our muscles, watermelon rarely makes the list. Most people think of protein, lean meat, or perhaps beans and dairy. But hidden in the rind of watermelon is a special compound that works in a very different way. Its name is citrulline. And while the word may sound a bit scientific, its effect on the body is simple to understand and incredibly important, especially after the age of 60. Citrulline is an amino acid, a building block of protein, but it doesn't act the way most amino acids do. Instead of becoming part of muscle tissue directly, it plays a key role in how blood flows through your body. Think for a moment about your blood vessels. Imagine them as long pipes carrying water through a house. Over time, those pipes may not flow as smoothly as before. Citrulline works a little like a natural cleaner and softener. It helps relax and widen the vessels, allowing blood to move more freely. And with better blood flow comes a steady delivery of oxygen and nutrients right where your muscles need them. This is especially crucial after 60. As we age, circulation often slows down. Arteries may stiffen, blood vessels lose some of their flexibility, and muscles don't receive as much nourishment as they once did. The result is a feeling of heaviness, weakness, or fatigue. What used to feel like a simple walk can suddenly feel like climbing a hill. That's why citrulline is so valuable. By improving circulation, it helps bring life back to tired muscles, giving them the support they need to stay active. Now here is the surprising part. While the red flesh of watermelon contains a little citrulline, the majority of it is packed into the rind, the very part most of us throw away. Nature has quietly hidden this gift in the least appreciated section of the fruit. The pale green and white layer is where the magic really lies. Let's bring this idea into real life. Mary, a 72-year-old grandmother, used to complain that her legs felt heavy every time she went for her morning walk. She loved staying active, but lately, even a short stroll around the block left her tired and slow. Her daughter suggested she try eating more watermelon, and not just the sweet red center. She blended some of the rind into smoothies, mixed it into salads, and even tried a light pickle recipe. Within weeks, Mary noticed something subtle but meaningful: her legs didn't feel as weighed down. Walking felt easier, and she had the energy to go a little farther. Of course, Mary didn't suddenly become 20 again. But the small change helped her circulation enough that she could enjoy her walks without the same struggle. And that's the beauty of it. Sometimes it isn't about finding a miracle cure, it's about discovering little ways to help the body do its job better. Think back to that comparison of blood vessels as pipes. Without citrulline, the pipes may stay narrow and the flow sluggish. With citrulline, the pipes relax, widen, and carry water, or in this case, blood, more smoothly. It's like adding a touch of oil to a squeaky hinge. The movement becomes easier, the system more efficient, and the muscles get what they need to stay alive and active. Science has been uncovering these truths for years. Studies have shown that citrulline not only improves blood flow but can also reduce soreness after exercise and enhance recovery. For older adults, these benefits are especially important because even everyday activities like gardening, walking, or climbing stairs count as exercise for aging muscles. Supporting recovery means supporting independence. So the next time you look at a watermelon, remember, the red part may delight your taste buds, but the rind is where strength quietly waits. Inside that firm layer lies the potential to keep blood moving, muscles nourished, and energy flowing. And this is only the beginning. Because citrulline does more than improve circulation, it also helps fight fatigue in ways that might surprise you. If better circulation is one gift from watermelon rind, then its second gift is just as valuable, helping your muscles resist fatigue. As we age, many people notice that simple tasks, like climbing a few stairs or carrying groceries, leave them out of breath and drained of energy. This isn't only about weak lungs or aging bones. Much of that exhaustion comes directly from how muscles process energy. And this is where citrulline steps in again. When your muscles work, whether you're walking, gardening, or lifting something heavy, they burn fuel. But burning that fuel creates waste, and one of the main waste products is lactic acid. You may remember the burning feeling in your legs after walking uphill or the soreness after a long day in the yard. That's lactic acid building up. In young bodies, it clears out quickly. But after 60, the body is slower at removing it, leaving muscles tired and sore. Citrulline plays an important role in clearing away that waste. You can think of it like this: your muscles are like a room where work is being done, and lactic acid is the trash that piles up in the corner. If no one takes it out, the room gets cluttered and work slows down. Citrulline acts like a cleaner, helping remove the trash so the room stays clear and efficient. The result is muscles that can keep working longer, without that heavy, burning sensation. This effect can make a real difference for older adults. Imagine being able to climb a few more steps without stopping to catch your breath, or taking a walk around the neighborhood without feeling drained halfway through. For many people after 60, endurance is the difference between enjoying independence and constantly feeling limited. Science has even tested this idea. In one small study, people who drank watermelon juice that included the rind reported less muscle soreness and quicker recovery after exercise. The citrulline in the rind was believed to help reduce lactic acid buildup, allowing muscles to bounce back more easily. It's not a miracle or a shortcut to endless energy, but it's a natural boost, and sometimes that's exactly what the body needs. Think about someone like John, 68 years old, who loves spending time with his grandchildren. He noticed that after just a few minutes of playing tag or pushing them on the swings, his legs felt heavy, and he needed to sit down. He decided to blend small amounts of watermelon rind into smoothies a few times a week, usually with pineapple or lemon to add flavor. Over time, he felt less drained after playtime. He still got tired, he wasn't 20 anymore, but he noticed the difference. He could enjoy more moments with his grandkids without cutting them short. That's the practical beauty of citrulline. It doesn't turn back the clock, but it helps muscles function more efficiently. By reducing the buildup of lactic acid, it gives your body the chance to move longer, with less strain. For someone over 60, that might mean having enough stamina to enjoy dancing at a wedding, walking along the beach on vacation, or simply keeping up with friends during an afternoon outing. So the rind of the watermelon isn't just about circulation. It's also about endurance, energy, and the freedom to keep doing the things that matter. And here's the good news: you don't need a complicated supplement to get these benefits. The rind is right there, attached to the fruit you already know and love. But how exactly can you enjoy it in a way that's tasty and easy to add to your daily life? Many people hesitate because they think the rind is too tough or too bland. Yet with a few simple tricks, it can become part of your meals without any fuss. And those small choices, made in the kitchen, could be the ones that keep your muscles working for years to come. When we think about eating healthier after 60, many of us imagine complicated diets or expensive supplements. But the truth is, sometimes the answer is much simpler. The watermelon rind that most people throw away can be turned into easy, delicious dishes that fit naturally into your everyday meals. You don't need to make a big change or eat it every day. Just adding a few small portions each week can already help your circulation and muscle strength. Let's start with the easiest method, using the rind in a soup. In many cultures, watermelon rind is cooked the same way as zucchini or cucumber. Once you remove the hard green skin, the white inner rind becomes tender and mild. You can cut it into small cubes and add it to a light chicken or vegetable broth. The taste is soft, slightly sweet, and blends well with other ingredients. It's a simple way to replace one vegetable in your soup with rind, without changing the flavor of your favorite recipe. And with each bowl, you're quietly giving your body a boost of circulation-friendly citrulline. Another traditional way to enjoy rind is pickling. Watermelon rind pickles have been around for generations, especially in the south of the United States. They are crunchy, slightly tangy, and easy to snack on with a sandwich or alongside dinner. Making them is not difficult. You just slice the rind into strips, soak them in a simple mixture of vinegar, water, salt, and maybe a little honey, then let them sit. Within a few days, you have a jar of crisp, refreshing pickles that stay good for weeks. For older adults who enjoy a crunchy side dish, this can be one of the most practical ways to include rind in your diet. If you prefer something refreshing, try blending the rind into a smoothie. The rind itself is not very sweet, but when you mix it with fruits like pineapple, mango, or a squeeze of lemon, it becomes part of a cooling drink that's perfect in the morning or after a walk. Because it's high in water, it makes the smoothie extra hydrating. Think of it as a gentle way to get both hydration and circulation support in one glass. Many people over 60 notice that staying hydrated alone improves their energy, so combining hydration with citrulline is even better. Of course, there are a few simple things to remember. Always wash your watermelon thoroughly before using the rind, since it has been in contact with soil and handling. Choose watermelons from trusted sources, preferably organic if possible, to reduce the risk of pesticides. And remember, you don't need large amounts. Even a few slices of rind used in a soup, a smoothie, or as a small side dish during the week is enough to give your body what it needs. The beauty of these methods is that they fit naturally into habits you already have. If you make soup often, just add the rind. If you enjoy pickles, try swapping a store-bought jar with rind pickles. If you like smoothies, toss in a handful of rind for an extra boost. None of these require special cooking skills or expensive ingredients. They are quick, easy, and inexpensive, and at the same time, they turn what used to be kitchen waste into a tool for better health. After 60, small changes matter more than ever. A few slices of watermelon rind in your weekly meals may sound too simple to make a difference, but when you think about how it helps blood flow, muscle oxygen, and energy, you realize it is not just food. It's a quiet investment in your strength and independence. And perhaps the most encouraging part is this: it doesn't feel like medicine, it feels like a treat. So the next time you enjoy a slice of watermelon, pause for a moment before throwing away the rind. You might just be holding a secret ingredient that helps you walk lighter, stay active longer, and feel more alive every single day. As we come to the end of this journey, let's take a step back and remember the surprising truth we have discovered together. Something as simple, as humble, as the rind of a watermelon, something most of us have thrown away without a second thought for decades, can hold a secret that supports our health after 60. Inside the crisp green rind lies citrulline, a natural compound that quietly works to help blood vessels stay open and smooth. It improves circulation, making it easier for oxygen and nutrients to reach our muscles. And when circulation improves, muscles don't tire as quickly. They recover better, feel stronger, and keep us moving with more freedom and confidence. Think about it this way: all our lives, we may have tossed the rind aside, never knowing that it could one day become our hidden ally. A friend we didn't see before. A small reminder that nature often places powerful gifts right in front of us, even in the parts we overlook. It doesn't take much. Just a few slices in a soup, a handful in a smoothie, or a small portion of pickled rind during the week. These little choices can add up to make a big difference. And the beauty of it is, this isn't about complicated diets, expensive supplements, or harsh changes. It's about rediscovering what's already in your kitchen and giving your body a gentle, natural boost. So, if you've been looking for simple ways to keep your muscles strong after 60, maybe it's time to look at the watermelon rind in a new light. It could be more than just food. It could be a quiet key to energy, strength, and resilience in your everyday life. Before we finish, I'd love to invite you to stay connected with us. If you found this message inspiring or useful, please like this video, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to our channel. That way, you won't miss the other simple yet powerful secrets that can help keep your muscles healthy and your life vibrant after 60. Because sometimes, the smallest changes, like saving the rind of a watermelon, can open the door to the greatest strength.